Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful, Rabbit Hole, King Dia, Lauren Frey, Grim Clover, Internet Blood Sports, City of Steel, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. Now, I released a statement some time ago that I was not going to make this video. It's something I've been resisting for the longest time, like a serious retrospective or rebuttal or reflection, whatever word you want to use, on like the situation with a fellow YouTuber and quote unquote fellow, because we're not friends at all, VideoGameLover58, like in regards to how he's been like behaving on social media and like in my interactions with him, with other people's interactions with him. It has gotten to the point where I feel like I do need to come out and say something about this, because it is becoming apparent to me, even though the guy is banned from my channel, even though he's blocked, even though he can't really like do anything to me personally, that this guy is obsessively following everything that I do and discussing me on Discord or Twitter or other platforms. And it is it's very strange how this situation has evolved over the years, because I think VGL, as he's known, has become so obsessed with covering my content that he is straight up obsessively stalking people who are tangentially associated with me, people who view my content. I've seen my moderators get shit on. I've seen casual viewers shit on. I've seen people who watch both of our channels, mine and VGL's, get shit on, purely because they dared see my take on things, dared watch my content, enjoy my streams, like me talk about books or video games or what have you. There is so much to say about this topic, and I do think recent events really need to come to light. I've been thinking about like certain situations over the past couple of days when it comes to this guy. There's really too many stories to tell. I think I've forgotten a lot of like the really early stuff, because I have been trying to ignore this person for the longest time. But like, what happened this week? Okay, what happened last week that really got VGL back on my radar again, that really made me furious? That was, of course, like the response to the Nintendo Direct. I actually hated the Direct more than he did, which is a big reason why I'm so upset. I released my review of the Direct. I gave a general impression of just like, yeah, this is the worst Direct ever. All right, I gave a general overview, and then I kind of left it at that. I didn't really like elaborate on my opinion. I didn't really talk about things right away. I was very busy. On the day of the Nintendo Direct, I was working. So I actually like got up super early to watch it, gave a general impressions video, and then like kind of went to work like a normal dude, like a normal functioning human being. Okay. VideoGameLover58, however, doesn't seem to work. He doesn't seem to do anything besides sit online and bitch, because that entire night I kept getting notifications of him like sharing each and every one of my posts, right? There were several of them, right? I think there was one covering like the Nintendo Direct. There was one covering like making fun of like the farming sim thing, or I made a comment about Pikmin being a farming game or something. I talked about all manner of things. I can't remember exactly what like the context of it was, but like there was this long period of time where his entire community post was about me, and I became like very, very concerned about this, right? Because like you know how like a normal person's community tab looks, right? Where you can look at it and see like a wide range of things they might be interested in, like anime they're watching, games they're playing, like general thoughts on like certain events, you know, things they're excited for, like personal life stuff. For VGL, like 90% of his community tab is bitching about me specifically, and I kind of acknowledge that in my own community tab, right? Like I released my own statement like pointing this out. Like, leave me alone, right? Like, I really found myself like getting kind of concerned about like this kind of, this must be how like a girl feels, right? When she notices that somebody is like following, liking all, specific is liking all of her pictures, like combing through her entire back catalog of shit and just giving it likes, like trying to win her affection or something, as if that's gonna work. That must be like what that's like, right? I find myself like being legitimately concerned about the situation. Like, I didn't know what was going to come for it, but I could see like red flags just coming up and just being like, yeah, this needs to stop now. And so like I release a statement about it, and his immediate response is that like, oh man, you're obsessed. You think about me all the time. Like, I'm living rent free in your head. I don't remember exactly what he said, but like the narrative he's always gone with for years now is that I am obsessed with him. Like, his detractors, his critics are obsessed with him. It's not his fault. It's not his fault that he goes after people and like harasses them really for no reason. Again, like I said, like he hates me for being a Nintendo fanboy, but has an issue with me like not liking this direct or something. Like, I don't remember exactly what his problem was, but like this is a reoccurring problem with him. And I've been in contact with other people who have like said the same thing, in which like he'll come after you like hardcore. You will respond to it, even if it's like a minor complaint or an observation, and he'll try and like deflect. Oh man, this guy, he's obsessed with me. Look at this comment that's about me. And like he has this legion of fanboys. Maybe legion is a strong word, because this is like 9 or 10 people, basement dwellers who still live with their mothers, like from what I understand, who will defend him and just like kind of validate him. Oh man, how dare he say that about you? How dare he make a statement? I bet he still lives in his parents' basement. Again, like pure projection on the part of these people, right? That is not the case at all for me. But like for them, it's like a serious allegation. It's like the worst possible thing they can think of. Like, they can't possibly imagine a life worse than their own. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. And I do think that like I have been seeing a lot of people like get angry at VGL over the past couple of days. It's not just me, right? There are like entire channels like dedicated to like documenting his shit, like documenting his nonsense, his behavior online. Like, he is a bona fide low-key locale in this community. And again, he's not relevant enough to have a Kiwi Farms thread or anything like that, but it is going in that direction. It really does feel like this guy is kind of establishing himself as like the locale of the gaming commentary community. I can't think of anyone who's like as aggressive as he is about his nonsensical opinions. I don't exactly know what his opinions are. You know, like I don't know what he enjoys really. Like, it's been a serious discussion in my circle, like whether or not he even owns a Switch, because of like the weird delay it takes for him to like talk about Switch games. Like, it comes off like he's not buying things as they come out, and then he has to wait a couple of months for whatever reason. Like, it seems like he has to get the games from like someone else who buys them for him. Well, I don't know exactly what the situation is, but like it's bizarre, especially. Okay, so I guess like the situation kind of led into a bit of a funny story. I don't know if I should mention this here or should it be a separate video, but like there was again, this kind of goes into like the nonsense that goes on with BGL, in which his behavior online. It's a documentation. It's an example. Something that really had nothing to do with me. I thought it was hilarious, for the record, but like I chose not to comment on it. I just let it play out of its own accord, right? So VGL did something called like the $100 PlayStation 2 challenge. I don't know exactly what it is, but basically he's like doing a video and he's like waving a dollar bill around like it's $1 bill. Okay, like it's very observably not an actual $100 bill. It's a single $100 bill, like a single bill dollar, like. And someone like commented on this, and he's just like, if you actually had a job, you would actually be able to get $100 bill. And VGL flipped his shit. Oh man, I have plenty of money. I totally have money. And so like he takes this picture. He takes like a picture of him like holding like a fistful of dollars, and he's just like, haters gonna hate or something like that. And then like you can actually see just how much money he has exactly in his hand. And it's like 320s, 110, and like four $1 bills. Exactly. Like there's no like hidden dollar. There's no like extra 20. There's like, it's $74. Okay, it's not $100. And then like someone pointed that out to him, and he flipped his shit again. Like, no, it's totally $100. Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever, buddy. And then like I got shit on because I observed this. I made like a community post about this. Like I kind of just low key was just like, haha, imagine. Imagine when he brags about having $100. And then like his community came on and like tried to say that I was poor, that I didn't have money, that I didn't have a job. And I don't know like where exactly that came from. I've heard him like say that a couple of times, is that like I don't actually work, which is not true. Anyone who's like seen my schedule knows I absolutely do work. It's why I can't make videos all the time, right? It's why I'm not like commenting on every single thing as it happens, right? Like I'm out doing shit. So again, it's like, it's weird seeing these situations play out, how he freaks out over nothing. Like I saw a Twitter freak out from him like just today where he's shitting on someone for not liking the same anime he likes. It's ridiculous. I don't know where the behavior is coming from, but it seems like Chris Chan style like autistic rage. I don't know exactly what to classify this as, but it strikes me as someone who's just like, I don't know. Like I've seen the word schizophrenic being thrown around. I think he just has anger issues. I think he takes this shit way too seriously. I think like he's way too obsessed with me and other people. I don't even know like all the people he's obsessed with. Like there's someone called the Retro Gaming Star. I have no idea who that is. He talks shit about the quartering all the time. I don't watch the quartering. I don't follow that nonsense. Like he keeps going after these channels. I don't know how he has so many subs, because his channel is like him reviewing soda, like Mountain Dew and shit like that, and like playing old video games that nobody cares about, like stuff like Tekken Advance or like, I don't know, Mortal Kombat for like the bazillionth time. Like he doesn't have any variety. He doesn't have a personality, and yet somehow he has like 1,000 subs, and I think he's monetized. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not monetized myself yet, so I can't really speculate on that, but it does look like he's monetized from what I understand. I don't understand like who's watching his stuff, and I don't know why he has this little community of people who will kind of back up the weird shit he says and does, especially about me. It's just it's really weird looking back on this and like see how much I've grown and changed over the past couple of years, and how he's basically stayed the same or gotten worse. Honestly, I think that's pretty safe to say. I would say is that like it does feel like he's gotten worse. He's regressed. He's become like more aggressive. He's freaking out more and more often. And I don't know. I do think a big chunk of the community is making fun of this guy, and he absolutely deserves it.